Hi, this is Omar Qureshi and I'm sitting with two of the hottest young superstars of today, Priyanka Chopra and Ranbir Kapoor. But they're not exactly Anjaana Anjaani. They're going to talk about the new movie Anjaana Anjaani and we're going to talk about relationships, theirs and others. Welcome to the show, guys. Welcome.
तू तो गई
बेटा तेरा तो हो गया
तू तो गई
तेरे तो थैंक यू
तो जूम ने तेरा खुलासा कर दिया
छोड़ दे तू भाग जा मैं बोल रही हूँ
एक्चुअली भागना एक्चुअली अच्छा होगा
Yeah. But literally the movie was true for, you were Anjaana Anjaani, you didn't know each other before this, you hadn't worked together. So how was that experience of getting to know each other?
Well, it was really, really, really awesome for me. Working with Priyanka is always a delight. I don't think since the time...
ऐसे बोले से
No,
पता
no,
कितनी
so
है
let me finish it, na? Since the time she's been working, you have never heard any conflict coming from Priyanka's side. Anyone complaining about her, any starry tantrums or anything. She's a delight to work with. She's a great actress. You get to learn a lot. And she's fun, she becomes a friend, she helps you, she supports you, she helps the film, she helps the director. And thank you Priyanka, I'm really, मैं तहे दिल से कहता हूँ कि बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया कि आपने मुझे मौका दिया.
थैंक्स अंडी मैं रो पड़ूंगी अब प्लीज
ना पूछ ले.
That was for the camera, what about the off record?
वो बाद में बोलूँगा इसको.
वो मेरे कानों के लिए
तेरी बारी है.
Okay, we've got this mutual admiration thing going. रणबीर को मैं बिल्कुल नहीं जानती थी. इनफैक्ट मेरा ओपिनियन उसके बारे में बहुत खराब था.
गीजा पिट आंसर मत दे यार जो हर इंटरव्यू में बोल रही है कुछ नया सोच.
तूने भी जरा बड़ा नया
पर
बोला.
मैं थोड़े नए मैंने नए वर्ड्स बोले मैं तहे दिल
सुनने तो दे. दो हिंदी के वर्ड सीख लें बड़े वाले और उससे रिपीट करते रहते
हर इंटरव्यू में नया वर्ड सीख रहा हूँ.
एक हिंदी का वर्ड बड़ा वाला बट हिंदी और बट रणबीर को मैं ज़्यादा जानती नहीं थी और ओपिनियन मेरा काफ़ी ख़राब था इनके बारे में. ख़राब नहीं बट ये प्री कंसीव नोशंस के साथ आते हैं. जैसे एरोगेंट होगा, ब्रैट होगा, फिल्म इंडस्ट्री में पला बड़ा है, सब कुछ आसानी से मिला है. लेकिन जो एक सबसे खास बात थी रणबीर के बारे में जो मैंने नोटिस की है कि वो उसको ये सब चीज़ें पता ही नहीं है. ही जस्ट कम्स ऑन सेट्स, ही डज दिस थिंग. वो बहुत ही अच्छे एक्टर हैं और एक ऐसे एक्टर हैं जिन्होंने जब आप सीन करने जाते हैं तो आपको लगता है कि अरे इसने अच्छा शॉट दिया तो अब तो मुझे इससे ज़्यादा अच्छा शॉट देना पड़ेगा. ही चैलेंजेस मी, सो ही मेक्स मी बेटर as an actor, and I think thank you Ranbir.
Actress है यार. Now I know why you're such a good actress.
Okay.
Good na?
Good shot.
Approved.
Good shot.
Thanks.
One take artist.
Thank you.
No, but seriously, Siddharth Anand, a friend of yours, and you're very comfortable working with him. You guys ganged up against her?
No, I don't think so. Also, the fact that I'm working with Siddharth again is not because I'm friendly with him. He's genuinely written a very good script. He's written two great characters, and it was a good love story. It was an entertaining love story, and I guess both of us are doing the film on the merit of the script.
The thing that worked for me the most was that almost ulti shuru hoti hai ye kahani. It starts with two characters who are on the verge of committing suicide. That's when they meet, and wahan se unki love story shuru hoti hai. So it's when you're at your lowest. And how they get to know each other and they help each other out. So which was really sweet according to me.
No, but they didn't gang up against you. They didn't play any pranks like you're saying.
You really think Ranbir is capable of playing a prank on me?
बहुत खेला था.
On me?
भूल मत जा.
Yeah.
बहुत किया था.
चलना.
We've put blames on other people, but we've done a lot of pranks on her. She doesn't realize it, but it's okay. She will let. I know. Attitude और ego से तेरा दिल टूट जाएगा. पर नहीं, हमने कुछ नहीं किया था.
चल बोल दे.
एक तो बोल देना.
नहीं रणबीर बोल दे.
कुछ नहीं था. इसके साथ कौन है? खतरों के खिलाड़ी के साथ कौन प्रैंक करेगा?
हाँ, सच्ची.
कौन खतरा में डालना चाहता है?
There was talk that you were seeing somebody else and he was seeing somebody else, so that is why you all didn't click in it.
I wasn't seeing anybody. I don't know if you were seeing somebody.
I wasn't seeing anybody.
मैंने actually knew if I was seeing somebody, I would be celebrating New Year's with someone, right?
And we celebrated New Year's together.
All of us, Siddharth, a friend
All
of
of
mine,
us, clarify that please.
Ayan was there in New York, our entire Khandan was there. So we all want Times Square on the street in the freezing cold, and we celebrated New Year's together. So we both were single, we both were strangers, and we were in New York City.
Okay, but she's saying I wasn't seeing anybody. She was being seen off by somebody at the airport.
When? No.
कौन हो सकता है?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
There's this black car which zoomed into the airport and dropped in number 700.
I have no idea. I have no idea.
And Katrina didn't visit him.
I never met her.
Nor did I.
I never met
You
her.
didn't meet her? Oh God, who did she celebrate with?
That we should find out.
Yeah, tell me, the Anjaana Anjaani is about a road trip. These guys, fall in love.
That's part of it.
Part of it, right?
Actually, Anjaana Anjaani is a celebration of life. It's 20 days these two strangers spend together to fulfill all their last wishes, whatever wishes they had, together. The road trip is part of that one wish, and in the road trip, whatever happens, it's like a journey. It's not a significant part of the film, but it's fun, it's entertaining, it's engaging.
Have you done a road trip in real life, individually?
Well,
Would you like to do
I have
it?
kind of, not across country, but I have driven a lot when I was studying in America. It's great fun, especially you travel with your friends, the excitement of getting lost and, stopping at a gas station, buying, drinks and chips and something to eat and stopping to pee, and all that's great fun.
I'm from a very Punjabi family, so we had one car stuffed with 12 people. Yeah, so we had one of those. Uncle auntie की गोदियों पे बैठ के नीचे लेटे हुए हैं, cushions लगा के. Those kind of road trips happen.
But ये ऐसा खाना है कि अगर बहुत बड़ी बस भी होती ना, they'll all cram together and sit in 4 seats.
Yeah, because we are very
joined to the hip.
We are very like that.
Joined to the hip. That's cute, yeah. But tell me, you studied in America, you grew up there. You said have you been exposed to like Indian students? They go completely wild in the first year. They say the wildest students are.
Well, I did, of course. I did a lot of wrong things, and that also happens because I come from a protected family.
Yeah.
You first taste freedom when you live abroad. You have money in hand, and that's your pocket money. My parents never spoiled me. They gave me a budget, and I had to fit in that. So the first semester in America, I lived on McDonald's dollar menu because I didn't know how to budget myself. Kitna save karte ho, kitna, how much you spend. But yes, I did go a little wild. I did go a little loony out there. But then, the fact that you have your parents trust you, they give you the independence, you become responsible. You learn your responsibilities, you learn that this is not what you really want to do in your life.
I come from a very conservative, protected family, so लड़कियों को कुछ करना allowed नहीं होता. So when I was in America, I was in fact all the more protected and not allowed to go anywhere, not allowed to do anything. So I lived that kind of life, and as soon as I became 17, I became an actor and I became Miss World, and also then I was a celebrity. So I mean, sometimes I feel like, okay, I want to do something which I've not thought of, or not correct, or not planned, but it takes a lot of courage, so it doesn't happen.
The movie is inspired by Friends, is that true?
No.
Which is why it's set in New York.
I guess Siddharth misquoted what he said, the vibe of Friends, the energy of Friends, how you love those characters, you wanted to know what those characters would do. You want Ross and Rachel to get together in the end.
Right.
So that's the effort. That's the endeavor that when audience comes and sees this film, they want Akash and Kiara to come in the end together.
Tell me, what's the craziest thing you've done on a first date?
On a first date? I've never been on dates, man. It's, that whole, no really, that whole logic of dates where somebody asks you out and you don't know what's happening.
हमारा culture नहीं है ना, actually, to go on dates.
कहाँ dating करते हैं India
And especially what me and PC were also discussing, that the fact that we are actors, we really don't get to meet people. The only people you meet are on a film set.
Each other, you meet actors.
If you were in my school, I would definitely ask you for a date.
Thanks, Ranbir.
Wow.
And I just might have said yes.
And this is our date with you, Omar, so this is officially a date.
Thank you. I think you kiss on a first date.
Think about it. If I went on a first date, would I kiss?
I wouldn't kiss and tell though.
Okay.
I wouldn't kiss on a first date.
You wouldn't? Anyway, the norm is...
Well, actually, you don't know, right?
The norm is third date.
Achha, is it?
That's like rule bhi hai.
Thanks for telling
There
me.
is an unwritten rule. Yeah?
And what happened on the fourth date?
On the fourth date.
Fourth, fifth, acha,
We are a family channel.
Okay. Kissing tak allowed hai.
Kissing tak allowed hai. In this movie, do these guys fall out in the couple?
It's a story of 20 days.
Right.
So it goes through a lot. So they fall out, they make up, they fall out again, and a lot of it happens. So it's quite a bit of a graph, whatever happens in their relationship.
You always said you're a romantic. You always said you're romantic, right? What's the most romantic?
I'm romantic.
Romantic.
Chick. That's Ranbir's forte.
Yeah. What's the most romantic thing you've done? What's the most romantic thing you've done?
Done? Shit. Acha. You answer it, Ilbhai.
My idea of romance is not something like, candlelight dinner or walking on the beach or all of that. I mean, watching a DVD, going on a drive, just talking or not talking, sitting by the window in some weird place and just looking out and not doing anything. I think that's really romantic. It's about the moment. It's how connected you are with your partner at a certain moment which makes it romantic. It doesn't matter. You don't have to put an effort. It has to be effortless. It has to come out easily, and it has to be genuine. It has to be real.
And it should be okay to just not do anything. I think that's when it's perfect. You have to be able to be friends with the person you're with. And it's alright if you're not in a mood and he's not in a mood and you're looking out of the window on both sides, but you're together. And it's got to be easy. I mean, I think the most romantic thing ever in the world is, silence. It's just silences in a relationship.
You fight a lot in a relationship. I mean, in the past, whenever we've been in a relationship.
It's important to fight.
It's important
very
to fight.
important. If you don't fight, that means it doesn't matter.
Not fun.
But sometimes just silence, that also helps.
That hurts a lot actually. When you're
hate
fighting
silence.
and there's silence, I mean, that's when ego comes in and all of that.
So you guys were talking to each other to get to know each other better because you had this intense kissing scene in the movie?
Huh?
No, I mean, you really don't need to get to know
kiss.
someone to act in a scene.
I've done a lot of scenes with a lot of actors I've probably not got along with as well, and it doesn't matter.
Like who?
Lots.
Like?
Chop.
Here's one name.
Priyanka.
One name.
One, chalna, zoom ke liye.
Did you think that Ranbir would be a spoiled brat when you met him because
Yes.
film family, and then what was your
But not because of the film
eventual-
family. I thought, Abhi now what he thinks. And he suddenly become this rage. So tabhi he'll think he's all that and all. I have no interest in giving him power. So we just kind of started talking slowly. But he's just really, really charming, and he can talk to anyone if he wants to. And even if he doesn't want to talk to somebody, he'll talk to them and charm the socks out of them. So that's something that I've realized about him.
Wow.
Not in a gay way, in a more macho way, please, next time.
You think she would?
Oh, you're not girl.